Ragazzi, benvenuti nel secondo episodio. Oggi continuiamo la serie di Vampyr. Siamo al secondo episodio. Come abbiamo fatto nel primo episodio, dobbiamo andare a seguire le tracce dell'impostore, diciamo, della persona che ha fatto questo a noi. Che come vi ricordate, nel primo episodio abbiamo ucciso nostra sorella, non per nostra intenzione, ma perché siamo diventati vampiri, non per merito nostro. Stiamo cercando questo uomo che ci ha fatto diventare in questo modo. Ok, seguiamo ancora le tracce. Sangue qui. Aspetta.
That's strange. The trail is very erratic, as if the killer was drunk or hesitant. At last, a little life.
Parliamo prima con questo A.
God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Allora, una lunga notte. Cos'è questo posto? Arrivederci. No, allora, sto cercando qualcuno? No. Una lunga notte in che
Why is
senso?
it going to be a long night?
You must be new around
Deve essere
here.
nuovo da queste
Don't
parti,
you know
non sa
about
di
the murders?
omicidi. Riguardo io mi dici, qualche pista su un sospetto? Non lo so, aspetta.
Tell
Riguardo
me
io mi
more
dici.
about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Riguardo gli omicidi, qualche pista su un sospetto?
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Allora, che cos'è questo posto?
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir,
mio
the
pub,
Turquoise
sì.
Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Non ha paura.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Ok, indietro. Sto cercando
I'm
qualcuno.
looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Ok. Da quant'è che è qui?
How long
Non diamo
has he
subito
been here?
He
all'occhio.
rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Chi è quest'uomo?
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
Devo incontrare quell'uomo,
I
vai.
need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a
Sì, sì, faccio niente,
respectable
sto tranquillo.
establishment.
Ok. Parliamo con
Good
questo
evening,
prima.
sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
È stato
Has
qualcuno nel bar.
anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
Cosa succede
What's
qui?
going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dogs.
Che cosa?
Who
Tieni
is
le
this
fogne.
sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blamed a sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Ok ragazzi, quindi pensa che praticamente l'uomo
I'll
tiro
leave
dovrebbe
you to
stare
your
qua.
bottle, then.
Ok. Parla con l'uomo al primo piano del tartaro, ok.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. With anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
Non
I'm
saprei.
not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
Mi sembra esperto, anch'io sono una vittima. Questo non è reale. Anch'io sono una
I've been
vittima.
hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Oh, grazie,
Then if
almeno
you are
tu.
not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Cosa sarebbe questa? Con chi stai parlando? Cosa sa? Cosa sa,
What have
vai.
you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docs have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Cosa sarebbe questa
And what
confraternita?
exactly is this brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Sì, no o non ne sono sicuro? Non lo so, raga. Facciamo non ne sono sicuro, dai.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
Cosa fai se trovo l'assassino? Lo ucciderò, non saprei. Esigo delle risposte. Non saprei.
I don't know yet.
Mi potevo dire pure che lo uccidevo, però.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Le risposte, ragazzi, abbiamo dato. Non si può tornare indietro quando diciamo le risposte, eh. C'è l'assassino, interroga gli abitanti.
Swansea is not my attacker. It means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Cosa, signora?
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. My God, his eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Perché
Why
così
are you so
spaventato?
afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Parli di lui.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job.
Ok.
Nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Indizio cittadino. In quanto vampiro puoi costringere un cittadino a rilevare delle informazioni grazie a un indizio che ha scoperto in blu. Ok.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Chi è?
Who is he?
William? Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
È pericoloso?
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. Can barely stand up most of the time.
Come stava
How
stasera?
was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Indietro. Perché mi indietro?
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Devo
I
trovarlo.
need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you
Okay.
see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Allora, stamina e abbinamento, esamina ferite, esamina barca, raccoglie la nota. E quante cose. Allora, osserviamo bene, sopra il tavolo c'è tipo un pezzo di carta. Però non lo so sinceramente. Facciamo esamina abbigliamento, dai.
This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
Esamina la barca.
Blood and
Sangue,
empty
bottiglie
gin
vuote.
bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker.
E raccogli la nota. La
What's
nota ora
this?
sta sul tavolo.
Some sort of note.
Dettagli. 30 ottobre, mittente ok, destinatore pattuglie del porto, oggetto omicidi multipli al porto, crediamo sia opera di una sanguisuga, trovata quella bestia, eliminatela al più presto, attenzione, secondo le ultime notizie si tratta di un vampiro molto violento, prestate la massima attenzione, so che siamo a corto di uomini in questa zona della città, ma non è un lavoro per reclute. Se non sbaglio ci sono omicidi ogni sera, come sempre. Ispezionate prima i luoghi abbandonati come vecchie case, scantinati, fogne e depositi. Eliminate quella sanguisuga, fratelli. Ok, perfetto.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim.
Vai avanti.
There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Ok. Ah, giusto, mi posso teletrasportare, giusto. Sono scemo. Ok. Fuori combattimento, silenzioso. Mazzalo, mazzalo. Ok, bravissimo. Premere le 3 per ignorare i nemici nei paraggi per mostrare le loro schede. Ok. Alcuni nemici sono più resistenti ad un determinato tipo di danno. Ci sono 4 tipi di resistenze: fisica, la mischia, a lungo raggio, poteri, sangue, ombra. L'arancione indica una resistenza media, il rosso indica resistenza alta.
I'm cold. There's nothing here. Let's head back to a warm fire.
Shut that foolish mouth of yours. You ever known McCullum to be wrong about anything?
Right. No time I can remember. But I've only been part of the
Attacca
guard
briccio
3
di
weeks to
Priwen.
the day.
All the more reason to shut it, Mr. Billy. If the man says a bloodsucker's dug in here, you've but one job, and that's to find it. And find it fast.
It's fair enough, Tom. But why do they hide where it's so damn cold? Stupid beast!
Mazzalo. Vieni qui, amore mio. Ah, mordilo, perfetto. Easy. Ok. Raccogli. Armi a lungo raggio. Equipaggio e premi triangolo per usare le armi a lungo raggio e infliggere un danno standard. Che un danno a stordimento. Tieni presente che le tue munizioni sono limitate. Ah, ok.
Watch yourselves! There's one of them!
Via. Mazzalo, mazzalo.
Fuck, it's fast!
Ammazzalo, ammazzalo.
Over there!
Ma muori o no? Vuoi morire? Ci dovrebbe essere uno sotto in teoria. Oh. Vieni qui. Amore mio, vieni qui. Amori. Perfetto. Eppure questo bossolo di fucile. Cos'è sta roba? Ok. Nascondiglio sbloccato. Perfetto. Mica qua quanto
Fresh
sangue.
blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Arma a domani, equipaggio arma a domani, premi triangolo per usare la sua abilità speciale. La faccia, ad esempio, può essere usata per effettuare parate che, se eseguite con il giusto tempismo, infliggono gravi danni allo stordimento. Ok, però...
This place reeks of bloodshed.
William, I can't feel it.
Affronta William.
Will, please, let
This
go of me.
creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Devo affrontare... Oi, state calmo, fratellino. Devi state calmo, che ti sfondo, capito? Fra? Se non ti calmi, io ti sfondo, capito? Io ti sfondo, ti sfondo. Aia, 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 scherzavo, bro. Ah, così lo paro, perfetto. Vai, l'ho distrutto. Let's go. L'ho ammazzato e vai. Esamina la vittima, perfetto, vai.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my
Oh,
flock.
mamma.
They stray without me.
Grande.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Tensione, come noi.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
Ma cosa? L'abbiamo risolto noi, mica tu.
Good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
Yes, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Ok, dobbiamo esaminare William, quindi mi sa.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire?
Sali sulla barca, andiamoci,
I must
andiamocene.
find a place to analyze the
Andiamocene,
blood.
andiamocene via. Si parte.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed, marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed. And have a
Ci sta offrendo un lavoro di lavorare all'ospedale come medico, perché prima gli abbiamo detto che eravamo un medico e quindi per quello ce l'ha chiesto.
So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book. In the beginning,
Ah, mi dovevi far decidere a me. Doc, dicevo no. No, vabbè. E dove? Boh, ok. Quindi siamo andati a lavorare lì, nell'ospedale di Londra. Cioè, lì è Londra, poi c'è... Ok, comunque stiamo a Londra, praticamente. Questo è l'ospedale, ecco, infatti, hospital. E che ospedale, oh?
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't.
It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Ok, adesso noi... Analizza il sangue di William e Bob in ospedale. Ok, vabbè, devo aspettare loro che si tolgono, eh.
We'll have a word in my office later, Jonathan. I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
Vabbè, devo fare il giro non so dove.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Ma la ucciderò, la lascerò sanguinare se è più gentile. Allora, raga. Allora, siccome noi siamo dei vampiri, ma cerchiamo di trovare quello che ci ha portato con noi, non lo possiamo uccidere. La lascerò sanguinare, no? Si è più gentile,
Insulting
diciamo.
a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Allora, qualità del sangue. La qualità del sangue indica quanti XP otterrai da un determinato cittadino. Più alta è la qualità del sangue, più XP ottieni.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Qualità del sangue, premi X per abbracciare o X per abbracciare Clay fornirà un gran aumento di XP, ma fai attenzione perché ci saranno delle conseguenze. Saperne di più sui cittadini e raccogliere i loro indizi metteranno nel cuore cognara. Lo liberiamo, dai. Lo liberiamo.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Oh, Igo, amore.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Ragazzi, io direi che possiamo finire qua. La prossima missione sarà entrare nel nostro ospedale dove abbiamo preso praticamente, diciamo, lavoro. Abbiamo pure non ucciso un tizio perché non volevo, perché basta uccidere. In caso risolveremo nel prossimo episodio. Un saluto, mi raccomando, un bel like, condivisione con gli amici, mi raccomando, così guardano la serie anche loro. Spero che questa serie vi sia piaciuta, a me tantissimo, quindi se vedo che la supportate porterò anche la seconda puntata. Noi ci vediamo in un prossimo video, bella ragazzi.